ComeUp Radio Station.
It's the come up, baby.
Look me in my eyes, tell me what you see. Brown skin masterpiece, bourbons and lacks, no masterpiece. Intoxicating naturally, 2 shots of me, have a nigga on the floor. Pinky ring, pimp shit, rose gold. I don't know how many licks does it take, I'm the center of the show. Before the light go pop, I'm the bomb, yeah I know. Got bands on the floor, wristbands at the dough. Hanging from my side, can't get in the dough. Goddamn, this is Sam that I am. Cooking in the stew, green eggs and a ham. How come I did?
Yo. We back at it again, man, with a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? We got a special young talent in the building today. But before we get into it, y'all know I got to bring in the sponsorship, man. I got to bring in my dog, Country Ride Apparel, LLC, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. My man got the hats right here. Y'all go get the hoodies, go get the women gear, go get the kids gear. Summertime coming up, you know you're going to need the flip-flops. You're going to need all your fishing gear. You know what I'm saying? I don't like hardwood. You can't be out there barefooted. Put the flip-flops on. You know what I'm saying? Get to it. So make sure y'all tap in, countryrideapparels.com. Country Ride Apparel on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure y'all tap in with them, man, and go get it. And with that being said, like I said, y'all, we got a young talent, young lady, you know what I'm saying, coming in. Got a little sauce for them, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely growing up. I said growing up. Don't take me for that. Growing up, you know what I'm saying? She's done grown up, you know what I mean? But she's going up, y'all. She's definitely a talent in the upstate, man. She's making a name for herself. She's a hard worker, man. She's definitely got it. So y'all give a round of applause to my girl, saucellina, y'all. Y'all give it to her. So, glad to have you in the building today, man. It's been a long time coming.
Glad to be here.
That's what's up, man. So talk to me. What's going on with you? How you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed, highly favored, you know.
Blessed and highly favored.
Glad to finally be here. It's been,
Been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been a minute, man. I know we've been saying we're going to get to it. Finally got in touch with JG. Got it worked out. Got it kinked out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now we here.
Right.
So, man, like you said, how you feeling? You good?
I'm good.
Good. Highly blessed.
Highly favored.
That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? So, Sauce, I know you've been working hard, man. I know you had a lot of music. Well, you had music coming out. I know you've been going in. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about Sauce.
Okay. So, it's saucellina, Suavé, the smoothest, the coldest, the boldest, the Tomboy Bombshell. Newly named Sauce Tha Rippa,
Sauce Tha Rippa?
Okay. I just dropped an EP called The Alter Ego of Sauce Tha Rippa, and I have a Chopped and Screwed album version of that, so y'all tap into that.
Tap in. So she got the Chopped and Screwed, so if you swinging.
You know
what I'm saying? Put it in there. You know what I mean? She got it for you. So she from, South Carolina, but you going to have the Texas on that phone.
Right, a little something.
Throw a little sauce on her.
A little sauce.
A little Texas sauce on her. But yeah, so where you from?
I am from Lawrence, South Carolina. Or Lawrence.
Lawrence.
If you from there.
It don't matter what part of Lawrence you from, they gonna say Lawrence.
Lawrence,
so
yep.
And if you from here, you know what they mean, man. No offense, you know what I'm saying? Lawrence County. So Lawrence, I say Lawrence.
You're right, Lawrence, yeah.
Lawrence, probably. So you come from Lawrence. Mm-hmm. What part of Lawrence?
What part of Lawrence? Out in the country, past the high school.
Waterloo?
Not quite. So, like the edge of Gray Court.
Okay.
So, like in the sticks, for real.
Yeah, it's the sticks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But hey, I like Lawrence though, man. Y'all some good people down there. I know a lot of people from down there, man. Great Court area and everything. Shout out to Great Court. Shout out to whole Lawrence. Shout out to Clinton.
You know.
She said, yeah. Clinton, Clinton. Shout out to Clinton.
I ride with Clinton.
I ride with him. You know what I mean? But yeah. So you from Lawrence? How was it growing up in Lawrence?
Child, growing up in Lawrence, I mean, I'm not one of those people that's like ashamed of being, because I think a lot of people, when you from a small town, like you don't really want to tell nobody you from there. But I feel like
it's hard though.
I feel like if I wasn't raised in Lawrence, I probably wouldn't be this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I appreciate, the country humble upbringing. But I don't know. Yeah, definitely country. But growing up in Lawrence, it was cool.
Okay.
Or whatever. I feel like because it was small, I feel like I was limited for a long time. So it was good for me to like go to college, get out of Lawrence, and then live somewhere else, and then come back. But I appreciate it for what it was.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So coming from a small town, I mean, everybody knew everybody, man. What got you into? Well, first of all, I know you said college, so college grad, so. You know what I'm saying? College grad.
Big HBCU.
You know what I'm saying? Black girl magic. You know what I mean? You know. So let's talk about it. So I know you said you went to college. What school you went to?
The illustrious South Carolina State University, home of the Bulldogs. You know, forever a loyal daughter.
Well, okay. You played anything?
I did. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Well, okay. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely big dog.
Yeah.
Big bulldog.
Yeah. You know.
Okay. So how was it? Let's talk about college, man. I love to hear when people talk about college. I feel like it's cool to be able to go to college, especially at HBCU. You the second one today, HBCU.
Right.
That's what crazy. No. Yeah, second one today, HBCU. For sure. So let's talk about it. So experience with college, how was it?
I loved it. Like, I miss it every day.
You miss it every day?
Every day. I tell people all the time, like, I mean, go where the money is, but, like, if you can go to an HBCU, like, definitely go, because my mentality is we got all our life to feel like a minority, because that's what we are, but, you know, you go to an HBCU and go to school with people who are just as smart as you. Everybody was valedictorian, salutatorian, everybody's smart as hell, everybody motivated as hell, and they look like you, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different vibe, especially coming from the country. Coming from Lawrence, you know what I'm saying? So coming from there and being able to go down there, I know it was like big. So going through college, what's like any inspirations? That anything like as far as the journey that you can put out there? I think I just made so many like good close connections in college. A lot of people that I still talk to this day are people that support my music or people who have been a part of my music came from state. Okay. You know what I mean? So it's just that sense of community that I can tap into when I want to. Okay. Especially being in a sorority too. That's just another segue. And then I was on campus activities board, so like that's another thing. I was in honors college. That was another thing. It's just a bunch of different pockets I can tap into.
So you smart AF.
Yeah.
Definitely. That was up. So you went from Hill, you had them on your team. So how was it when like pledging and stuff, like sisterhood with that? Like a lot of people, you know, it's a lot of y'all in there, but this is the first time I actually got to talk to somebody on the show about it. So how was it like pledging and everything with that?
It was definitely an experience. I think a huge misconception is that like, oh, you pay to like people, or you pay to, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, you don't even like all your family. You feel what I'm saying? So like, don't just think because like I have line sisters or I have sorority sisters that all of us came into it like, oh my God, my sister, this, that. Like we had our moments where it's like we couldn't stand each other, but at the same time, we just learned and grew together and we use each other as a resource. Like there's some people, as a matter of fact, the job that I have now I got because of my sorority sister. You know what I'm saying? Or like certain photo shoot opportunities or certain things I've done have been because of my sisters. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So a lot of opportunities just come from just being around it and growing the sisterhood. That's what's up. That's what's up though. So it's not just it's definitely a good thing for resources. It's kind of building. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. That what's up. So, like college, like what else about it that you could feel like, you know, that's been an inspiration for you?
This sounds corny, but honestly, everything. Like I said, like I was one of those people that I was involved in so much stuff, and I got to meet. No, but okay, so like my whole life I danced. I did play sports like through the course of my life, but the longest running one was dance, and me and my roommate / sorority sister / everybody thinks she's my real sister. She may as well be, but we had like a dance group for a minute. And then me joining Delta, I was on step team with that. So anybody that knows the HBCU step show, that is a sport. That is a sport. So
they come in and goddamn, whoo.
You feel me?
Come in like starting the yard.
For that. So to me, that was like a sport. But I don't know, man. Like, me personally, I can't say everybody, because even there's some people that go to HBCUs, they go to class, go to their room. Go to class, go to their room. But me, I was trying to get my money's worth while I was there. You know what I'm saying?
You enjoyed it.
Right, I did.
I mean, I feel like you go to college to have fun. I mean, that's what is some of the funnest times of your life. I mean, you just go, well, you living already. You got to go ahead and live, boy. Go ahead and live.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to do it after college. All right, so, you know what I mean? Know you been doing your thing. Know you been going in. So let's talk about your music career. How did you get started with it?
So, I was in Atlanta because I was in grad school at Clark Atlanta.
Okay.
And I wasn't feeling grad school at all.
That's HBCU too, right?
Yeah, it is.
HBCU, you weren't playing with them.
Was not playing. So I really didn't like the program that I was in, and I don't know. After a while, I just kind of knew I didn't want to do what I was doing for the rest of my life. So I withdrew from grad school, and like I danced all my life, but at this point, like I wasn't dancing anymore or doing nothing like that. So I was like, I need like an outlet to do something. And like a lot of people I knew was like doing music or whatever. Okay. And I have a music background, but like I was in orchestra, but I never like tried to do like vocal music. So I was like, some of my homeboys had like a setup at their house. And they had already been asking me to like hop on the track. I was like, bro, I don't rap for real. They was like, just do it. So the next time I went to their house, I was like, let me get on the track real quick. Yeah. And it like sounded like low key fire. Like, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing music for real. Yeah. So that was like.
They had their own studio.
They had like a little like setup in their house type thing.
Yeah.
And that was like. Maybe like early part of 2019, maybe in the 2018 or something like that. Okay. So then I dropped my first song on SoundCloud in 2019, like the summertime. So ever since then, like I've been doing music.
Been going in.
Facts.
Been going in. So it's 2019 when you really got serious with it. Been going in. So how's it been going? Like how's the journey been so far?
It's been really good. Like the past 2 years, I think. Definitely this past year is when I've been like the most consistent, and it's been paying off for sure. Like I've been getting more opportunities. I've been doing more like well thought out cohesive songs and videos and stuff like that. So it's been really lit for real. Okay. And so I know I mean cool with Jay-Z. So how did that come along with meet management and stuff like that? So I met JG when they was still doing BHB podcasts, like out of they crib or whatever. Yeah. And at the time, I was rapping with another person. Like I was kind of like in a group type situation. Okay. And so we was doing an interview or whatever, which the episode, long story short, the episode did not turn out like how it was supposed to. Like it was a lot of shit going on that night. So the episode didn't end up getting released, but once they had their own studio, the 1013 Media House, JG had invited me to come out or whatever. So I came out, and like ever since then, I did my interview like individually with them, and like we've been cool ever since. So I had got booked for this event, long story short, and like it was kind of some bullshit behind it. And JG was like, bruh, you shouldn't have to deal with all that shit by yourself. I was like, yeah, like eventually I plan on getting a manager or whatever. He was like, well, why don't you let me do it? And I was like, okay, I'll let you do it. And then like, ever since then, like we've been locked in.
Been locked in. So how long has it been since y'all been locked in as far as management wise?
I want to say it'll be a year in July. Okay.
So y'all it's been a good run then.
Yeah.
That what's up. So keeping you booked and busy. You know what I'm saying? Drop the tape. So, performances, like, how's it been going as far as performances and stuff like that? I know getting out there, how's your stage presence? You be comfortable out there, or you be like?
Oh, yeah, now more than anything, I be real comfortable. I haven't even been performing for long by myself. Like I said earlier, I danced all my life, but you don't realize, like, dancing, I don't really have to look at people. I don't have to like engage. Like I just do my thing and get off stage. But when you up there and it's just you and the mic and you can look people in the eyes like, oh shit, okay.
So now you gotta dance. Well, you don't need do you dance when you rap, or you just get up there and just.
The most like little dance segment I did was like at the UMA performance.
Okay.
But I do want to like incorporate more like how Sierra did, but with singing. I want to do that, but with rap.
Yeah. Be like Deuce.
Or something like hype like that.
I'm like, but he is out there, big boy be moving out there.
Cause my first solo performance was at the ROM Academy Fire and Ice. Not this like past February, but like the February before that. So it hasn't even been that long since I've been performing like solo.
Okay. So how's it been performing solo though?
It's lit. I love it being like me in a big stage and like working the stage and stuff. I love it.
Okay. So I know you was part of UMA, so how did that go?
Man, the UMA performance itself was lit. Like I was very happy with how it came out. The process leading up to like getting there was nerve wracking, but
it paid off.
It paid off, yeah.
Okay.
It was a lot of planning and a lot of practice going in leading up to that, but it was lit. It was lit as fuck, like.
That's what's up, though. So you got to be a part of UMA's.
Facts.
The process, you said it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It was a lot of, like, this paperwork process or just the people?
Yeah, so long story short, when Sheila Merck reached out to me personally to perform, which she's one of the coordinators or whatever, I was just going to get up there and, do my little, thug this, get off. But JG was like, since you're, like, the first hip-hop female they're allowing to perform, like, make a statement, like, make it a thing or whatever. So, him and Days on 85, shout out to my boy Days, had, like, an idea to have, like, a mob of people behind me or whatever. And Days kind of had, like, one idea, but I kind of morphed it. And I was like, I always talk about, like, giving people the sauce or whatever. So I was like, my minor in school was biology. I majored in chemistry, but I was like, why don't I make it saucellology 101?
Yeah.
So I was like, we'll have, like, a classroom set up and shit or whatever and, like, go from there. But it's like, plan, like, JG helped me get the people together, but, like, I had to, like, plan the show, host the rehearsals, come up with the choreo, tell everybody, like, the run of the show. Like, I had to do all that shit. So it was just,
it was a learning process, though.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So would you do it again, though? Like, would you consider? So, but you have a better idea next time when you're doing it, so it's kind of like bam, bam, bam.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. So basically, you trying to do the whole rapping and choreographing and all that.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to have my hand in, like, everything.
So you can do a dance school, then you can do the dancing dolls.
If I wanted to, yeah. Cause I mean the type of dance that I did was more so like what was that show? America's Best Dance Crew, like the tutting and popping and all that shit. I used to do that, so I would rather, like, if I wanted to, hell yeah, I would have a dance school.
That's what's up, dog. So so is it hard choreographing a lot of people, or is it, if you can dance, is it easy?
I won't say that. I feel like you got to know what your pocket is. I feel like for the longest time, like, I'm good at learning somebody else's choreography, like somebody giving it to me. But, like, me having to make it up, it's like I overthink a lot. So it's, like, nerve-wracking to me. But I don't know. I would have a dance school, for real.
That's what's up. That was up. I always wonder, like, how I be the doggone, you got a competition, like, type dance, because my I used to see it all the time. I'm like, man, how did that come about? But you would definitely do it. Would you be like a mean teacher, mean instructor? Would you more
I won't say mean, but at the same time, like, I don't play. Like, even with my music and me working with other people, I don't play. Now, if you do right, then I'm nice. But if I gotta keep, like, reiterating stuff to you, then I'm like, all right, clearly there's a disconnect, so then I get more strict. But, like, I don't think I'm mean. I know what I want something to look like, and it needs to look like.
Yeah, for sure. But you gotta be picky, especially if you putting your product out there.
Facts.
If people don't look at it, they're gonna be like, yeah, they didn't coordinate it right. But yeah,
right.
you gotta be up on the ones and twos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, any other performances that you got coming up?
I do. I have a a big performance coming up, but I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it yet.
All
But
right,
it's coming up soon.
We ain't gonna just. Hey, look, we ain't gonna do all that, but we know something.
Tap into my IG. It'll come soon.
Okay, that's what's up. So you ready for it?
Oh yeah, we're in the planning process for it now, so
okay,
it's coming together.
Coming soon. We can't even talk about no dates or nothing. It's coming soon. Y'all stay tuned. Follow the page. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna definitely give the update on it. So Sauce, I know you doggone been going in. Any collabs coming up? Any future collabs? Any ones that you want to get with?
Well, it's funny how the people you closest to, well, me personally, I feel like I don't got no features with them yet. But hopefully, me and Max Goods can get a collab.
Y'all got a collab? Yeah, I thought you and Max would have had one.
You feel me? That's what I'm
saying. Yeah. Y'all be so busy, though.
The facts. Of course, I got to get one with my sister Swain.
Word.
Maybe Liddy Vuitton. That's my sis too. I'm trying to think. Maybe me and L.A. Kinsey will get another one in.
Okay.
Because CAB went up pretty good. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. That's the top 3, I think.
That's y'all. So the biggest song you did was it CAB?
Either that or Really Though.
Okay.
It's probably neck and neck.
Okay.
So yeah.
So let's talk about the last project, the Alter Ego. You know what I mean? So how did that come about?
So my first project was Tomboy Bombshell, and that was kind of like a good mix of my sounds or whatever. And that came about because I have a homeboy specifically that calls me a tomboy bombshell all the time.
Yeah.
He'd be 1 second you look super girly, then the next you look tomboyish, but you looks fly or whatever. So, Tomboy Bombshell was just my personality or whatever. So I had got the idea of Tomboy Bombshell having a dark side pretty much, and having darker sounding beats and stuff. So that's how I came up with the alter ego of Tha Rippa. And cause Tomboy Bombshell was the blonde bombshell, so that's why this side dark side, and this
strategic.
Side
Strategizing over there, okay.
And then shout out to my producer that I mainly work with, Black Amethyst from Colombia. We also have a song together because he raps too every now and then, but a lot of his beats kind of lean towards being on the darker side. So I was we were already planning on doing a whole project together. So then JG was kind of well, why don't y'all go ahead and do it now, get out the way. So yeah, that's how that came about.
Okay. So definitely. So you've been going in with that. Definitely, I like the project. Any other upcoming projects you got working on or?
Not as of right now. I think I'm gonna kind of, do my, I guess you call a press run, do my interviews and stuff. Work on more YouTube content and stuff like that, and booking more performances as they come. But as of right now, I'm kind of. You gonna build your ground or keep working. That's what you doing. Hey, look, keep it going. Like I said, I'm glad to have you on here. Come on here and chop it up with us. Cause we definitely rocking with the project. So definitely, you know what I'm saying, coming through here. But keep it rolling, man. It's definitely gonna work out for you. Appreciate it.
You got it. But before we get up out of here, I always ask people to give out a minute of motivation. So if you don't mind, just drop some jewels for the people today, man. Just give them a little motivation. Somebody might need to hear this. They might be ready. Try their alter ego. You know what I'm saying? They might need to hear this. They might need to hear some sauce. You know what I'm saying? Might need some of that sauce, man. So if you don't mind, drop some sauce on them, some jewels on them. We'd gladly appreciate that.
I would just say, the main thing is believe in yourself and be strategic. Obviously, everybody's not spiritual or whatever, but I'm gonna just speak from my point of view. But I just feel God plants a seed in you, and only you can feel it growing within you. Some people don't catch on until they see your leaves branching out. Some people see you when you're in your smaller, sapling stage. But just always fertilize yourself. Be strategic with what you do, and as long as you make strategic moves, it's not always about quantity, but make sure all your moves are quality. Believe in yourself, because at the end of the day, if you don't believe in yourself, you can't sell it to nobody else.
Yes. Facts.
and just cultivate your dream. Don't let nobody tell you can't do something, because if you can think it, it can be done. And just stay authentic to yourself. We got a lot of copies out here. Like, just be you, be who God intended you to be. Because at the end of the day, you don't know who you may inspire, and you don't know who you're doing this for. So.
Yeah, facts. Fat one clap on that. You definitely went in on that. Yeah, for sure. Yes, definitely. But before we get up out of here, also give people your social media handle. Let them know where they can find you at, where they can find your music at. Give them everything.
So, make sure you follow me on IG at saucellina864. That's SAUCELLINA864. And there is a link in my Instagram bio that has another link to all my platforms, all my music, all my YouTube content. Everything is linked to that link. If you are on Twitter, it's at saucellina Suavé. That's SAUCELLINASUAVE. And my YouTube is also saucellina Suavé. On all DSPs, it's $AUCELLINA. And yeah.
She everywhere.
Everywhere.
So ain't no way you can miss her.
Right.
Just make sure you put 2 L's in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, y'all know y'all can find me and the team keeping it real on the Come Up on Instagram, the ComeUp Radio Station on Instagram. Keeping it real on the Come Up on Facebook, the ComeUp Radio Station on Facebook, also on TikTok. Everything else, you find us at. But end of the day, go download the app, ComeUp Radio Station app. That's where you can really find us at. So if you got an Android, you got Apple, get it. Please go get it. You know what I'm saying? Tap in so you get an artist, you get a podcast. Whatever you're doing, go tap in with it. Make sure you tap in with Country Rods Apparel to go get you a new gift for the summertime. It's hot. You're going to need it. Tap in with them. And with that being said, y'all, we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Just got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up.